So the Minecraft Story Mode series is sadly over. We finished every single episode in seasons 1 and 2. So what better way to sort of close off the series officially by doing a tier list on all of the characters. And I can see the tier list here, and these are in alphabetical order, which is weird. I'm gonna sort them into like episode order best I can. Okay, here we go. I finally organized them all to be in episode order and order of relevance. So let's get started with the two Jessies. I can't not put them in S tier. And I know that's cliche, the character that you play as, the main protagonist of the entire series, be the best character in the franchise, but realistically he is. A character that you control and who has an interchangeable personality based on user input. That's brilliant. I am gonna have to put male Jesse first though, because Patton Oswalt is my spirit animal. Next up we got Axel. He's Jesse's mate, and he's just a bit annoying really, isn't he? I'm not really a fan. He follows Magnus in the Order of the Stone. He's the boom explosion person per se, so yeah. First he had a food character trait, then it was just all explosions and griefing and stealing. He's a bit weird and he doesn't really have too many redeeming qualities, so I'm gonna put him in D. Olivia, she's the redstone engineer. She's the one who follows in Ellegaard's footsteps, and she's a lot more tolerable than Axel, I'll say that. The voice actress changed for season 2, which is a bit weird. I much prefer the season 1 voice actress, but I guess it was her decision not to come back for season 2. Fair enough, but there's not really much to her. She doesn't have much of a personality. There was one point in season 3 where she was oh, I want to give up, but then she was motivated by Jesse to carry on and fix a machine and stuff. But there's not really much point for her character. She's just Jesse's mate, and that's all she is, so I'm gonna put her in C. Lucas, oh boy, I've started to like you, but I'm not gonna put you any higher than D, I will be honest. Lucas was introduced as the leader of a bully gang in episode 1 of season 1, and then it turns out, oh, he actually likes us because we are friends with Petra, who's also his mate, and he's not actually that bad of a guy. But I cannot forgive nor excuse the fact that he pussied out in episode 1 and didn't save neither Petra nor Gabriel. That's the one, fucking Petrol. And she pretty much nearly killed them both. So yeah, I can't forgive him for that, and he never properly apologizes for doing that. He just freezes up. And pretty much the only reason I started to miss him in season 2 is because there was a lot less of him and a lot more of a even more annoying character, which we'll get to later on in the episode. So yeah, I'm gonna put you in D. Sorry, mate. You're not quite F because F is reserved for that person. But anyway, moving on to Petra. You were the stereotypical female badass, assassin, mercenary person type thing. Season 1's version of her was S tier. Season 2's version of her was just she was trying to find herself, and oh, I'm homesick. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, do you remember what it was like? Old times. I miss the old times. Fuck off and grow up, alright? You're annoying. B. Ivor cannot go in any tier other than S, man. He is so close. We've got a lot to get through. I need to fucking hurry up. For one, the voice actor, amazing. Dead now, sadly. Voice actor is amazing, and he's fit as hell. No. Nah, but it's amazing. His character growth and development is sick. So yeah, S tier, easily. Gabriel the Warrior. He's a fraud, so yeah. He's not even that tough. I quite like his voice. He can go in C, I guess. Magnus the Road, another Order of the Stone member. So he is the explosions and the griefer guy. He's very annoying. And when I did my playthrough, I actually went to find Ellegaard in Redstonia rather than going with Axel to Boomtown. So I haven't actually seen what Boomtown is like, but I can only imagine it's a town that goes boom, and that's quite boring and one-sided, so you can go in D. God, I'm fucking pessimistic. Jesus. Ellegaard is the other member of the Order of Stone. She is the redstone engineer expert, and her personality is a lot nicer. She's very confident and she's outgoing and she wants to do things. She was trying to create her own command block, and she's been quite optimistic throughout most of the playthrough. I did kill her though, so I'm gonna put her above the other Order members. Not Ivor though. Ivor's the Elite Order member. I might even put her in A. Should I chuck her in A? No, I can see a lot more people that need to go in A. You can go front of B, though. You can go in front of Petra. Soren, he's just a bit of a kooky weirdo, really. He's been living in the end for most of the time, so he's gone a bit weird. He fantasizes over Enderman. He wants to fuck them all the time. And then he pussies out in episode 4, so, yeah, you can go D. Aiden! Aiden is one of, like, the bully gang members from season 1. He comes back in season 5, and he comes in swinging. He is so envious, like overwhelmed by envy of Jesse because he's the hero, and that's all that Aiden wants. And I think that his villain arc was very like rushed and abrupt. Like there wasn't like a build up to it. It was just, oh, episode 1, oh, he's a knob enemy again. Then he just never shows up for like the rest of the series. And all of a sudden in episode 5, it's like, oh, hi guys, I'm gonna be the villain of this episode. So yeah, it was a bit weird. But he is a very good villain, though. He was good. He made that Sky City episode, so I'm going to put him in A tier. I honestly can't... Oh, I do remember his name! Yeah, Gil! Maya and Gil, the other 2 bully members. Yeah, they don't really do anything. C tier, there's nothing really about them. The leader of Sky City, what was her name again? Issa, that was her name. Issa, yeah, she's a badass, actually. Like, you didn't think she'd be that much of a badass, but she was. I'm stuttering all over the gaff. But anyway, yeah, she was the leader of Sky City. She had a no building rule because, like, she was petrified that, like, any resources would fall over the edge. It was a decent concept, but, like, no building is a bit scritched. Like, she was very, very strict, too strict, but she is Leng, so I'm going to put her in B. Reggie, you're literally just, like, a security guard or, like, an enforcement officer or something. There's not really much about you, mate. Sorry, you can go and see. Milo has been a good character through and through, and he stuck up for us, and he treated us like one of his own immediately, and people were, like, kind of thinking, oh, is he going to end up being, like, a bad guy? Like, he seems quite stern at times. He can be a bit scary, but no, he was just absolutely lovely. It's a shame we only saw him for one episode. I'm going to chuck you an A as well. Cassie Rose. So we're on to episode 6 now with the White Pumpkin and all the YouTubers that gathered in the house. She was one of the only people who wasn't a YouTuber, so it was kind of obvious that she was going to be the murderer, because why would they make, like, Stampy the murderer, for example? Because that whole episode was like a murder mystery. I think she was done really well, honestly. Her voice acting was on point. She had, like, a proper character despite only knowing her for a bit. And for the most part, like, for people, like, for probably, like, the younger players, you could, like, keep guessing, like, oh, who's it going to be? But then it got way too obvious near the end. It was an alright villain. I'll chuck her in B. Stampy, I'm sorry, but your voice acting, I can't get over it. Also, you've ended your Lovely World series, and that's a sin, so F. Also, for what it's worth, I don't blame him for ending the series. Like, obviously, do it for himself. Like, I'm proud of him and everything, but, like, I love his channel, man. I grew up watching Stampy, but his voice acting was absolutely fucking wank. And you know what? I'm going to cut ahead a bit. I'm not going to go to Stacy next. I'm going to go to Dan next and put him straight next to Stampy, because both of their voice acting was painful to listen to. Why do I do this so often? I constantly, like, look at you at 45 degrees. What the fuck's wrong with me? Just sit up straight, man, you fucking stupid. Stacey Plays! She's one of the only good voice actresses out of the YouTuber bunch, and she comes back in season 2 as well, and, like, there's not much of a personality to her. She kind of hated me for some reason, like, during the episode. She was, like, the bossy, like, moody bitch, so... she's alright, yeah, B, I guess. Captain Sparkles! He was very sweet. He didn't have much of a say, but then he got to outro that episode. He was alright, I guess. We didn't really see much of him to kind of base off his personality, so I'll just whack him in B as well, I think. Talk Dog. He was one of the other, like, fake YouTubers. He got killed off immediately. He was just a knob. Like, there was no redeeming qualities about him. He was just like, oi, I hate you, and then... nothing really, so yeah, you can go in F tier. Fuck you, Talk Dog. Lizzie, or LD Shadow Lady. Yeah, she was alright. Voice acting was a bit cringe. Wasn't really much to her. Just whack her in D, I guess. Harper kept tricking us. She's a very cryptic weirdo, but she is Ivor's, like, girlfriend now, so I do need to take that into account, because I do love Ivor. You know what? I need to put Ivor front. Ivor, you're going to the front, mate. I love you so much. His character only got better and better as the series progresses, so yeah, he's going straight at the top. Harper, you always gave me clues and, like, riddles and stuff instead of just telling me what to do straight. Also, you created Palmer that, yes, did get out of hand, but, like, it didn't really seem like you paid the price enough, so I'm just gonna put you in D because you're a bit of a knob and the game could have done without you. Ah, here we go. Some more of the old builders then. So we've got Hadrian is his name, Mevia, and Otto? I think his name's Otto. Otto is the nice one of the bunch, so I'm gonna put him in B because he does help us find our way home. I'm gonna put Mevia and Hadrian. I'm gonna honestly put Hadrian in S tier. I think he was a really good villain. And the fight scene at the end was really cool, and like he was just like a very cruel person, overpowered by his own power. And Mevia wasn't as good, but I'm still gonna put her in A because they did like come as a duo and they were both very, very good. What's your name again? Slab! That's his name, Slab. He like nicked Lucas's journal or whatever, and then like he ended up being one of the good guys. I quite liked him, honestly. You can go in A. Clutch. I don't know why I suddenly remembered her name being Clutch. But she does nothing for the entire episode, so I'm just going to put her in D and just move on. Face Meat. He's a bit of a goof, really. He's just fat and a bit goofy, and he's got a weird voice, and he's got a weird face. There's not really much to him. I'd whack him in C. M. Fuck M. All my homies hate M. Nelly. You're a bit weird, and I feel like you have like a really massive crush on Jessie, but just won't say anything. Yeah, she's a tad weird. And they tried too hard with like the surfer chick cliche, because she was like, brah, and it was just like really fucking cringe. You can go in C now. Or B, actually, because you are like nothing but nice. So I'll put you in B. Radar, F, front of F tier, absolute front. Oh, no, I'd have to be all the way over here. This is like the worst. The right side is the worst side. In fact, we need to make a new tier for him. 1 second. Add a row below. I'll give it a new color and I will call it Radar. There we go. Perfect. Radar, you get your own tier because fuck you. Oh, your voice just... Oh, it sends shivers down me. Oh, fuck. My food's in the oven. 1 second, guys. I'm on a busy schedule, so I've put food in the oven. Give me a second. Cheers.
Eventually.
Hold on, guys. I'm coming back. Hang on. I'm coming back. Hello. Not one of my most professional recording sessions, I will be honest, but I'm on a very busy schedule, so I cannot hesitate. You see what I do for you fucking lot? If you're not subscribed, sort it out. Oh, fuck off. That's still really hot. Well, obviously, it's just been cooking at 220 degrees. But anyway. Oh, yeah, I was just slating Radar. Yeah, Radar's his own tier. Fuck Radar. Jack. Jack is a Season 2 character as well. He's just like, he's like the badass. He's been adventuring loads, but then, oh, he's actually a bit of a softie because like his mates died or something. I don't fucking know. He was just kind of like slightly insufferable for the entire Season 2, really. There's not much about him. Like, I didn't really miss him. Like, when he went missing or when he got blipped out of existence, but who cares? He can go in C, because he's not quite like Radar or Lucas. Num! Oh, Num, I love him. Num, the villager. Yes, Num, S tier, easy S tier. Stella, you're a prick. You can go in F. Voss, well, you're just the admin. You weren't actually your own character, so I can't even rank that. This guy, I don't even think he had a name. I'm pretty sure he was just called the Warden, but yeah, he revealed the truth to us, and he said something like, not all prisoners wear orange or something. It was quite a cold line, actually. And I think his character was actually done really, really well considering the short amount of time that we got to see him. So, oh yeah, and then he got shot by Zara, didn't he? Shit. I'm gonna put him in A, honestly. I think it was a solid character. And Zara, weirdly enough, I'm gonna put her in S tier, you know? I just think that her character was done so well, and her backstory was tragic, and like her voice acting like really showed that she had like a drive to take down the boss and like the, you know, Romeo, the admin. It was really good. And like she had her moments of like weakness, but then she got straight back up. She helped us fix a portal in the underneath. Like, you know, she navigated us through the maze. She had lots of intel. She was a solid character. So yeah, S tier she goes. Binta, you're fit. You go straight in S. In fact, I'm going to put her next to Jessie so we can be together forever. And Romeo, solid villain, but you're annoying and you're British. You can go B. And it's annoying me that there's one left, so I'm actually going to put him somewhere. You can go D. There wasn't really much to you. So there we go, guys. That is our tier list for all of the Minecraft Story Mode characters from Season 1 through to Season 2. If you did enjoy this video and want to see some more tier lists, then like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all. Oh, join the Discord as well. Yeah, cheers. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!